Welcome to Jeff Lobb Unleashed, a podcast talking all things sales, marketing, and social for the real estate, mortgage, and title industries. An international speaker and sales coach straight out of New Jersey and the home of Spark Tank Media. Here's your host and coach, Jeff Lobb.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Jeff Lobb here, and I'm heading to an event this morning. I'm going to talk to a great bunch of real estate agents. Today, they're asking me to speak on some social media sales strategies. How are we going to sell more and do more production? Which everything I talk about has to be how do I sell more, not just like how do I use something, because that doesn't matter. How do I make more money, right? So as I'm going, this one topic came up that got my attention last night. And it was shared by a friend and colleague at WFG National Title, Jennifer Giles. Jennifer's a rock star agent. And on her Facebook page, she had this video of a woman doing some kind of a TED Talk. And while I don't recall the person's name, the numbers and the concept got me going. And I want to share it with you because not only did I pay attention to what the data was on her side, I took it a step further myself. So I want you to follow this because it means everything as to what you're doing today and tomorrow. Her message was this. On average, the average person called in the U.S. or North America lives to about 78 years old. And I don't care if you use 78 years old or use 80 or 90 or 50, whatever your number is, right? Whatever you think it is, but the average was 78. But she broke the average years being alive on this planet into days. And the days were 28,470 days. 28,470 days we are alive, theoretically, on average, hopefully in some good health, and I'm sure not all the time, but that was the number, 28,470. So I'm like, wow, it's actually broken down to days. So my mind starts to think, hey, what about if I'm already 50 years old? How many days left? Like if you actually really knew, and we don't know, God willing, how many days we have on this planet, and it's what we do and where we spend our time. So follow this. I put into a calculation and said, man, if I'm 50 years old, and obviously you can use whatever number you are, multiply it by 365. If I'm 50 years old, that means 18,250 of my days are gone already. So I'm like, what's left? What's left? 6,620 days left. If I live up to that average. And of course, it's only an average. God, anything can happen between now and then. But first, the 29,000 seemed like it was like, wow, it's a big number. Or her original, 28,000. Sorry, the 28,000 seemed like a high number. But I've only got 6,600 and change left. And that's if I live to 78. So that number sat with me, and I thought about it late last night, and I said, okay, my message for most is going to be, what the hell are you waiting for? What the hell are you waiting for to do the things you need to do? So when I hear people, whether it be on social, or whether it be in person, or whether it be on some of my coaching calls, give me that vibe about some things can't get done, and doesn't get done, or why it's not getting done. I really put in perspective now that says, who I spend my time with, as limited time as we have, and what I spend doing are the most important things I need to focus on. And yeah, if my core business is that I want to do something else beyond my business, or I want to make this business so successful that I can do those things, which is what most of us want, the ability to have success in some things to go do others, your time is everything. Your time is everything. So I want you to look at your time today. And I do a whole session on time, but this is a new way to look at it. If I'm looking at my time with the awareness that I have theoretically on average, and it's not even a fact because it could change tomorrow, on average about 6,600 and some days left, man, I better spend my time wisely. I better spend it productively, and I'm going to think about every hour or two that I waste is never going to come back. So think about your numbers. Use your numbers. On average, what's left? How do you want to spend it? Who do you want to spend it with? And who can help you get where you want to go? If we can help you, I'm here. Let me know. But in the meantime, choose wisely. See you guys.